Hi friends, today we are going to talk about an induction stove that we are using, Induction cooktop. It's from Prestige, that's one of the most reputed companies in this line of business. And then the model number is PIC 20.0. So this was a gift that I received. I have not bought this. I got this around 2 years back. It was packed. I didn't use it much, but recently when my gas stove conked off, then I really needed this product. It's a TTK product, so it's quite a good company that's making this induction cooktop. Now, this has a capacity of around 1200 watts. So it says the MRP is 2695. You can get this for around less than 1800 rupees on Amazon. I checked that out. This one says November 2015. It was a Diwali gift that I got on the same year, and then it works on 230 volts and 1200 watts is the maximum capacity. Now there are models which I saw that were greater than this, but if you buy those, then consume more power than this model, and this is pretty sufficient. I did not find the use or the need for a higher capacity model. So I'll just show you the practical demo in a bit. Now let's open this thing up and let's see what do we have inside. Remember, this is a 2-year-old thing. I repacked it to best of my abilities. So it's just to give a fair idea of what will be inside the box. You have a manual inside. This is pretty much the run-of-the-mill stuff. I would request you really go through a manual. It will give you a deep insight on how you can use device for more efficiently for your cooking needs. So we'll keep this aside as of now. I'll show you the actual induction top, and I'll quickly take it out for you. And okay, comes in thermocol packing to keep it safe. Let's look at the menu options that we have here. I'll show you those in detail when we are take the device to the kitchen. So this is how it looks like. It has a pretty smooth surface here. So if I look at the control panel, this is where the timer and the minutes that are left, so that and the wattage, it will show you that. Then you can do a heat milk option. Indian menu options, you have deep fry, idli, curry, pressure cook, timer set, dosa, chapati. We made a lot of things on it. I did not find the roti option very useful, but then you can always use the higher setting and the rotis as you want. So that will be something you miss. The gas rotis are much better and easier to make. So that was one I did not find very useful, but it's nevertheless very useful for in case you don't have an option of gas. So on the back there is the serial number, and then you have the model number. So a few years back, when we did not have these induction cooktop options, we were forced to buy those small cylinder, or if you want to travel or something, did not want a cylinder. So Fireless cooking is one of the great options you can try with this induction cooktop. I set up the induction cooktop in my kitchen right now, and it's attached to a 6 ampere socket. So this thing works on that. Steel utensils work on it natively, but you need to have a flat base. Like I'll show you this steel vessel that I have. This one has a flat base, so that is essential. The copper, glass or brass or any other aluminum utensils will not work on it. Or you need something with an induction base. So I can show you that as well. So if I show you one of my utensils, so that has an induction base on it, but I would recommend you buy the steel utensils because that will, this is what the induction base looks like. It has a dotted pattern. I found the cooking is pretty fast on it, so I'll quickly switch it on. So it's on right now. So as you can see, the LED is displaying a 4. So I've taken a little water in this utensil itself. So this is one of the tips I can give you, that you can use induction to boil milk. Fill in a little bit of water before you start adding the milk and all. So once I put it here, so I'll quickly add the milk. So in all I have added 2 liters of cow full cream milk to the vessel that you see here, and this will give us a fair idea of how much time it takes on induction. I have measured this to be 13 minutes on maximum setting on, and it's on pressure, so I'll quickly, you can see the machine has started. Okay, so let's set the timer to 13 minutes. That's the maximum time it will take for the milk to boil in the vessel. And you can Of course, see the time that it takes for your milk. You might be using double toned or single toned milk, or maybe some full cream milk, so you need to check the time for that. I found this a very convenient way because then the milk does not spill at all. I know that 13 minutes 2 liters of milk will boil up and automatically the device will switch off. One thing to keep in mind is that once the device switches off, there's a fan that runs for some time. So let it run, don't switch off the power immediately, and device becomes silent, then you can directly switch off the power from the socket. It's pretty easy to clean this induction cooktop, and it's pretty safe if you have children around, and it won't harm them in any way because it's not something which has fire or something or catches fire. There's no gas leakage. The only thing it works on is electricity, which is pretty safe to use. That's about it, guys. That's my review for this induction cooktop, and you can make a lot of things on it. I found normal cooking can be done on it. It's very useful for bachelors and for for mothers who sent away their loved ones, their daughters, sons, and they want to try some cooking at home, and gas is not an option for them, so that is very good. And I found this useful when my gas cylinder was finished, then I needed something to cook on, and this was handy. So, and also when you're traveling, you can take this along. It's better than taking a cylinder and a gas stove. This is much convenient, and the electricity is consumed is not too high, so this does work, and the cooking is fast.